Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, it's your gardener with Skinny Boy Randy. How you doing today? I hope you're having a great, growing, blessed, and prosperous day. Mwah! I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy, where beginners and experts are always welcome. I love having you guys here. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new, click like and subscribe, y'all. Leave a thumbs up, thumbs down, just another 2 middle fingers. Okay, thank you. Also, if I can't answer a question here, head on over to my Facebook group. That group is Gardening with Skinny Boy Randy, where beginners and experts are welcome. Those are some question and answering people over there. If I can't help you, somebody over there can help you, because somebody's going through what you are going through. And if nobody told you they love you today, I do. Skinny Boy Randy loves you, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to make a short, quick video for you guys. Keep it short and sweet, as I always say. But I mean it this time, okay? So we're going to talk about pest control. Yes, you guys, pest control. Don't forget, click that bell too. Yeah, I think it's over there. It's down, it looks like a little bell. You'll get a notification every time I make a video. And share the video with all your social media, you guys. Click the share button. I would greatly appreciate it. So yes, let's just dive right into the video. And I see one of our culprits. Let me see if I can catch him on camera for you. See that little white? You see that? Isn't that funny? We're just about to talk about that little booger right there. Let me see if I can get the camera back where I had it. Okay, so yes, you guys, we're going to be talking about the cabbage moth and all different type of pest control that you can do to keep your plants alive and well this fall and winter. Yes, that time of year, those little beautiful white butterflies flying around, they cannot be pleasant at times, because what they do is they'll fly around your plants, drop an egg, and the egg turns into a caterpillar. The caterpillar will eat up all the leaves, get all nice and fat, and then turn into a butterfly and leave you in the background. Okay, and we ain't got no money to be throwing our stuff away. We done planted all these seeds and got all this good green growing. We ain't got no money for all that. So today we're going to talk about pest control, different ways. We're going to show you how to mix up a few things, and we're going to go from there. I hope you guys follow along. Click the share button, you guys, and let's just get started fighting the pest control. Let me drop down and go get started. Okay, first things first. Identify your pest problem, you guys. You come outside and it can happen just like that overnight. You come outside and your plants are looking like this. See? Now there's a difference in the leaf pattern, but I'm going to show you the difference. You see, like right here in the middle, where there's just holes directly in the middle, more than likely those are going to be your cabbage worms, because wherever the egg is laid, they sit there until they hatch, and then they just start munching. That's how they grow. And then you have things around the edge where they've eaten off the edge, and you can see, you probably can't see it on the camera, but if you see a little slime trail, more than likely you have snails. And they're just munching away at their leaves. They have to live too, you guys. It's just Mother Nature's way. But we ain't got enough plants to be feeding all those pests. Okay, we ain't got enough plants. We got to get rid of those things. So what I'm going to do is show you exactly what the cabbage worm looks like, what the egg looks like, and then we're going to talk about prevention. Okay. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have this garden covered in tulle, which is just a sheer fabric to keep the cabbage moths out. So this is how I protect mine, just a very organic way. You know, I'm not an organic gardener, but I do use organic practices, and this is just a tool, and it's called tulle. You can order it online for about $5 for a whole big roll, and you can cover your garden with it, and it'll keep the moths off. But what happened was, I took it off one day. I don't know why I took it off. I just thought that, hey, let me let them get some full sun without the shade. Why did I do that? Okay. So what happened is, I came out and I started to see the little teeny holes. Can you guys see that? Those little teeny holes there? Now somewhere on this plant, we're probably going to find a cabbage moth. Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can find the eggs first. Let me see that teeny white thing here. Right there. Am I getting my finger? Okay, I'm sorry. Right here, you guys. Let me try to get as close as possible. It's right there. Little teeny egg. Thank you, God, for this good camera. Yes, that little egg right there is from that white cabbage moth that I showed you. And what happens is, it turns into caterpillars. And they are super smart. You see how it just lines itself right along the vein of this plant? You see it? See? They're there. You have to look really close. Oh, there's another one there. Let me see if I can get it. Right there. On the inside of this one. You see that? Right there where my thumb is. So you have to literally go through, inspect your plants, and remove these little babies. Literally. You have to remove them. Because they're already there, and all they're going to do is get bigger and keep munching on your plants. And that's what we don't want. See, they're over here. We got a ton of rain, you guys. Ton of rain. And the pests are out having a field day. So we're going to have to go through each plant. Because if you see a hole, there's something eating it. Okay? So we're going to go through each plant, find all the little worms and all the eggs and remove them, and recover it in our tool. But there are other ways that you can treat pests in your garden. And let's talk about some of them right now. Okay. So you probably found by now there are a ton of products on the market for different pest control items. All the way from Sevendust, you have insect killer, you have fruit and vegetable insect control, you have BT, then you have your organic products such as your baking soda, peroxide, basic dishwashing liquid. All of these items are different ways that people control pests in the garden. So let's just talk about some of the mixtures, some of the things that each one of them do, and what may work and may not work for you. Sevendust. Sevendust is a very popular pest control that's sold everywhere you can possibly think of, and it works really well. Like I said, I'm not an organic gardener. I never proclaimed to be an organic gardener. I just love gardening, so I use what works for me. But if you are organic, you may not like Sevendust, and that's okay. But thank you for being here as well. So Sevendust is just a powder that you sprinkle over your veggies. I was just trying to get a little bit out so you guys can see it. Yeah, this one is empty. I've already used it earlier in the year. Now, the only thing about the Sevendust, it works great on your mustard greens, your cabbage, your kale, your turnips, your carrots, all that vegetation. But what you want to do is make sure you're using this 30 days before you plan to harvest your crop. I don't use this up until the last minute. I use it early on to prevent the cabbage worms and all those type of pests from landing onto my food. I do it back then. So as the leaves grow, it wears off, it rains, it washes it away. But I try not to use it 30 days before I'm about to harvest my crop, because we don't want to be eating this and we don't want to be getting sick. We always wash our vegetables and fruit. Don't forget to always wash your vegetables and fruits when you bring them indoors and are going to use them to consume in your body. Always wash them. But yeah, try not to use any type of powder on your leaves, things that you have to consume when it's really close to your harvest date. Okay? Now, I'm sure you've heard of BT. Everywhere you go, every group on Facebook, YouTube, when it comes to pest control, this is one of the main things they talk about, BTBT. And that stands for Bacillus thuringiensis. Okay? If you want to know what it stands for, there it is. Bacillus thuringiensis. Yeah, it's a bacterial genesis, but it's BT. That's why most people call it BT. Now, this is something that you use for your caterpillars, your cabbage loopers, all types of pests as well. It's a great liquid that you can mix with a gallon of water, just 4 teaspoons now. 4 teaspoons per 1 gallon of water will get you the results that you need. And always have you a nice water bottle. It doesn't have to be a nice water bottle. It can be a Dollar Tree water bottle to put your liquids in, and you can spray your leaves on top and bottom. So don't forget, if you like BT, get it. It works. I've used it before. Okay. Now, this product is a new product that I'm going to test out, and it's called BioAdvance, a fruit, citrus, and vegetable insect control. Now, this is a very concentrated liquid that you need to mix in with a gallon of water as well. I think it's about 1 or 2 tablespoons of this per 1 gallon of water, because this will last an entire season, which is like 2.5 months, and it's waterproof. And you don't put this directly on the leaves, you put it at the plant base, which is around the bottom where the plant is coming up out of the ground. You want to water it and spray it around there, not directly on your leaves. And it's waterproof. It's supposed to last all season long, and you should have some great results. I've seen it work for somebody else, so I'm going to try it as well in my garden. Yeah, you guys, we try different things because we ain't got no money to be wasted, so we try all types of things. Okay, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, we got a winner. Okay, now this is garden safe insect killer. This is when you have an infestation going on, you've been out of town, you come back, I mean, you got bugs all over the place. This stuff kills on contact. It works instantly. As you can see, kills on contact, garden insect killer. Yes, you guys, you can spray a little bit of this above and under your leaves, like on some of those green cabbage worms over there. I can go ahead and get rid of those now. And the good thing about this product is you can use all the way up to your harvest date. Unlike the Sevendust, I told you I don't like, use it close to my harvest date. This right here you can use all the way up to your harvest date, but still wash your vegetables anyway. Okay, finally I'm going to show you 3 easy home remedy pest control methods. Okay, so first of all, slugs will chew and nibble all around your plants. See this here? This looks like some slug damage just around the edge. You see that? Yeah. So one way to get rid of your slugs for your plants that are in the ground, it's as simple as getting a little saucer or a cup, a jar lid, whatever you have, and some beer. Take the beer, pour it right into your container, just like that, and sit it in the middle of your garden where you're seeing the slugs. What happens is the slugs are attracted to it because they are drunks and they like the beer. I'm just kidding. But yeah, the slugs get attracted to the beer and they climb in it and they just don't climb out. Okay. So that's your prevention for slugs. Secondly, fungi. When you start seeing a lot of yellowing and spotting and things on your leaves that just look fungish, let me get you, fungi. Yeah, that's fungus. This is your saving grace. 3% hydrogen peroxide. You can get it at any store for about 50 cents to $1. And all you want to do is, I have this filled with water just to the rim, not all the way up to the top. So I'm going to take my water. I think this is about 22 ounces. And the good thing about the Dollar Tree squirt bottles, they have the measurements on the side. So what I do is I take my 22 ounces of water, my hydrogen peroxide, I have a teaspoon here, and for this one water bottle, because I don't like to do a lot of measuring, I ain't never went to measurement school, I ain't got no money to go to measuring school, I ain't got no money, so I'm going to put 3 teaspoons, I'm sorry, 4 teaspoons for this one water bottle. Okay, that's how I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to drop in 2 drops of dishwashing liquid or whatever you have. Well, that wasn't 2 drops, that was more like 2 little pours. Okay, put our lid on this just like that and shake it up. You have a self-made fungus protection. You can take it and squirt your plants just like that all over. Won't harm anything. Peroxide is completely organic from our organic gardeners, and just spray it all around your yard and kill all that fungus. And last but not least, I want to show you how to make a pest control pesticide with the items that you already have at home. So what I'm going to do is get another water bottle, because I'm going to put it in the water bottle. So I'm going to fill this up with water. So I have my correct measurements, and I know it's going to be 1 water bottle full. That was a mosquito that just landed on me. The mosquitoes are disrespectful this year, you guys. Just disrespectful. So I have my 22 ounces of water. Now what I'm going to do is, in this little container here, I'm going to take 2 scoops baking soda. So 2 teaspoons of my baking soda. 1, 2. 2 teaspoons of the baking soda. And 2 teaspoons of the dishwashing liquid. Just like that. Now, it's recommended that you use neem oil, peppermint oil, whatever you have, but I've seen it done with vegetable oil. And I believe the oil is just to help distribute and coat the plants. So, I'm going to take 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil. Put it in there just like that. Yes, you guys, there are so many different things that you can use that you already have at home. Now I'm going to take my water, pour it in there just a little bit at a time so I can mix this together. Just like that. And this is your pest control right here in a concentrated form. Okay? So I just want to put enough water in there to get it all mixed up together. Then I'm just going to get a little funnel and pour the concentrated liquid into our water. Just like that. Take a lid. I'm just going to use the same lid, you guys. It won't harm anything. Give it a firm shaking. And we're going to go out there and treat those cabbage worms and those cabbage moths and those caterpillars with this concoction right here. So I hope you've learned something today, you guys. Don't forget, you can start a garden. It's fall time to get your greens in the ground. And remember to live, love, laugh, you guys. Grow stuff and eat it. You are the best. I'm out.